G'day legends, welcome back to the MMA Husky Hustler, the only channel where the predictions are hot, the takes Aussie, and the Huskies howling and ready to go. In the very last UFC event for 2025, we've got Brandon Royval taking on Kape. This is pure violence, mate. Royval felt like someone pressed all the buttons once on a PlayStation controller. Wild scrambles, spinning stuff, limbs everywhere. Kape, absolute sniper. The man walks into the cage like he's clocking in for a casual shift and then bang, someone's unconscious. So smash that like button, hit subscribe for more breakdowns, and let's get into it. But before we do, to all my Husky subscribers, it's been a wild year and I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for making one Aussie guy and his Husky feel like part of something bigger than just a channel, a community, a pack, and a place where we can share the chaos, the laughs, and the love for the fight game. Alright legends, enough talk, the cage is calling and the fighters are ready. Let's dive in and see who comes out on top. And always remember to stay Husky.
And I'd walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die.
Kicking off the card in the women's flyweight division, we have Tereza Bledá taking on Jamey-Lyn Horth. Tereza is a volume striker who likes to push the pace. She can win by keeping the fight standing and landing consistent punches and kicks to control Horth. On the ground, she can win by taking Horth down and winning positional control to either submit her or grind out with points. If Horth slows down, Bledá can pressure with combinations to force a TKO. Horth is a sharp counter striker who can win by timing Bledá's forward pressure and landing clean, powerful shots. If the fight goes to the ground, Horth can win by using scrambles and submission setups to catch Bledá off guard. Horth can also frustrate Bledá with movement and angles, scoring points and potentially winning a decision if he avoids extended exchanges. Bledá's constant pressure, volume striking, and ability to control the fight on the ground give her the edge to outpoint Horth over 3 rounds. Give me Tereza Bledá by decision.
Take another scene, we go like hands up, people. Get with the show, we're taking over.
In the heavyweight division, we have Frye versus Guilherme Pat. Alan can win by using his size and strength to control Pat, taking the fight to the ground and working for ground and pound or a submission. He can also bully Pat in the clinch and wear him down for a decision. Pat can win by using speed, striking, and pick Frye apart, landing counters and combinations to score points or possibly catch him with a knockout. If taken down, he can scramble and look for a submission. I see Pat having quicker striking and superior movement, and the ability to avoid Frye's pressure should allow him to stay ahead. Give me Guilherme Pat by knockout. In the women's bantamweight division, we have Luana Santos taking on Melissa Croden. Luana can win by using crisp striking and movement to control the pace, landing combinations while avoiding Croden's counters. She can also take the fight to the ground if she sees an opening for a submission or ground control. Melissa can win by pressuring Santos, using aggression, and land heavy strikes and potentially force a finish. On the ground, she can capitalize on scrambles or mistakes to secure a submission. Luana's ability to stay composed, use movement to outstrike Croden, and control the fight over 3 rounds should give her the edge on the scorecards. Give me Luana Santos by decision. In the heavyweight division, we have Sharaf taking on Stephen Asplund. Sharaf's path is constant forward pressure to keep Asplund off the back foot, mixing punches, kicks and knees to overwhelm and find openings, controlling the cage and dictating pace, capitalizing on scrambles or mistakes. He'll want to overwhelm Asplund with volume, land decisive combinations or a barrage, and force exchanges favouring his aggressive style. Asplund will want to use Sharaf's aggression against him, letting Sharaf overcommit to create openings. Precision counters and angles to land fight-changing strikes. He'll want to mix in takedowns or clinch exchanges when Sharaf comes forward recklessly. He'll want to be patient and wait for the perfect moment to secure a finish or control the fight. He'll want to punish Sharaf's forward pressure with clean counters, convert openings into a knockout, or dominant exchanges for points. He'll want to keep Sharaf reactive and frustrated, never letting him dictate the pace. Asplund can weather Sharaf's early storm and exploit overcommitting with a clean counter strike. Sharaf's aggression opens him up enough for Asplund to land the finishing blow. Give me Steve Asplund by knockout. In the featherweight division, we have Magny taking on Yaroslav Amosov. Magny can win by using his reach and striking to keep Amosov at distance, or by controlling grappling exchanges and landing points on the ground. Amosov can win by using his elite grappling to take Magny down, control him on the mat, and look for a submission. His ability to mix strikes to set up takedowns make him dangerous for a finish. Amosov's superior grappling, wrestling control, and ability to systematically break down Magny on the ground should create an opening where he needs to lock in a submission before the final horn. Give me Yaroslav Amosov by submission. In the featherweight division, we have Joanderson Brito taking on Melsik Baghdasaryan. Brito's path to victory is constant forward pressure to keep Melsik off his back foot, mixing punches, kicks and knees to overwhelm and break rhythm, controlling the center of the cage and dictating the pace for exchanges. He'll want to exploit openings in scrambles or counters to land fight-ending shots and maintain high activity so Melsik has little time to set up counters. He'll want to overwhelm his opponent with relentless aggression, land decisive combinations before Melsik can respond, force exchanges that favour Brito's forward style, and he'll want to keep him reactive instead of dictating the fight. Melsik will use Brito's aggression against him for counters, with precision striking at angles and land important shots, mixing in takedowns or clinch work if Brito overextends. He'll want to be patient and wait for Brito to make mistakes. He'll win if he can punish Brito's forward pressure with clean strikes, convert counters into finishing chances, and control exchanges without overcommitting. Brito's forward pressure and aggression are likely to break through Melsik's timing mid-fight. Early exchanges allow Brito to find the opening for a decisive finish. Give me Joanderson Brito by knockout.
Blacked out, everything's faded on your love. I'm already wasted, so close that.
In the women's strawweight division, we have Amanda Lemos taking on Gillian Robertson. Amanda's path is through her aggressive striking to overwhelm Robertson, with forward pressure to prevent Robertson from dictating grappling exchanges. She'll mix in her clinch work and strikes to create openings and have top control if the fight hits the mat. She'll want to punish Robertson before she can secure a submission, using striking and pressure to finish early. She'll want to dominate exchanges without giving Robertson space. Gillian will want to drag the fight to the ground where she thrives, using Lemos's forward pressure against her and letting Lemos overcommit and create openings, attacking chokes, arm bars, and joint locks in scrambles. She'll want to control Lemos in grappling exchanges to nullify her striking and be patient for the perfect window to secure a submission. She survives the early barrages, puts Lemos into extended ground exchanges, and finds a submission mid-fight when Lemos pushes too hard. She'll want to control the positioning to rack up points and maintain dominance. Robertson can survive Lemos's initial storm and put her into grappling exchanges. Lemos is aggressive, creating openings for Gillian to lock up a submission. Give me Gillian Robertson by submission. In the heavyweight division, we have Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Marcus Buchecha. Kennedy can win by using his striking, reach and power to keep his opponent at bay, landing heavy shots that could lead to a KO. He can also defend takedowns and force Marcus to engage in striking exchanges where he has the advantage. Marcus can win by using his elite Brazilian jiu-jitsu to take the fight to the ground, control Kennedy, and look for a submission. His grappling skill allows him to neutralize striking and finish fights on the mat. Kennedy's reach, striking output, and ability to defend early takedowns should let him keep the fight standing, where he can land something clean and finish Marcus once the pressure starts adding up. Give me Kennedy Nzechukwu by knockout. In the featherweight division, we have Morgan Charrière versus Mikel Costa. Morgan can win by applying steady pressure and mixing his striking with smart footwork. He's good at breaking opponents down over time with combinations and bodywork. If he keeps Costa on the back foot and controls the pace, he can outstrike him over 3 rounds or hurt him late. Costa can win by using his speed and rangy kickboxing to stay mobile and pick Morgan off with clean shots if he keeps the fight at long range. Uses his kicks, avoids being marched down, he can outpoint Morgan or catch him with something sharp during exchanges. Costa's movement, range control, and sharper long-range striking should keep Morgan from setting into his pressure game, letting Costa stay a step ahead on the scorecards. Give me Mikel Costa by decision. In the middleweight division, we have César Almeida taking on Cezary Almeida. Almeida's path is about using crisp combinations to score constantly, controlling the center of the cage and making Cezary react, landing powerful shots when Cezary overcommits and keeping the fight measured, letting him pick openings. He'll want to dictate the pace without overextending, land cleaner, harder shots, and take advantage of any recklessness entries by Cezary. Keep exchanges precise and controlled. Cezary's path is about forward pressure that forces Almeida into mistakes, explosive combinations to overwhelm and break rhythm, capitalizing on openings from Almeida's measured style, and pushing the fight into chaos where power and aggression matter. He'll want to keep Almeida on the back foot, land big shots in flurries, and force Almeida to fight an uncomfortable pace, converting the aggressive entries into finishing bursts. Almeida will be precise, but Cezary's forward pressure and power shots are likely to break through mid-fight once he reads Almeida's rhythm. Gives me Cezary Almeida by knockout. In the co-main event of the featherweight division, we have Giga Chikadze taking on Kevin Vallejos. Giga's path is by owning the long range with body kicks, front kicks and jabs, intercepting Kevin as he steps in with sharp counters, slowing Kevin down with repeated body work, keeping the fight at a steady controlled tempo, making Kevin reset constantly instead of flowing forward. He'll want to control distance from the very start, pick shots without getting dragged into fast-paced fight, and land the clean, more meaningful strikes, using his kicking arsenal to break Kevin's rhythm. He keeps Kevin at a pace that favours Giga's stop. Kevin's fast, aggressive forward movement that stops Giga from planting his feet to kick. Mixing combinations with level change threats to keep Giga reactive. He'll want to turn this into a fast, heavy-paced, high-activity fight where youth and speed matter. Cutting off the cage and making Giga fight off the back foot. Throwing volume and throws that judges love. He'll want to never let Giga breathe or set his distance. Win with optics, with pace and busier hands by landing fast combinations that interrupt Giga's timing. Make it look like he's dictating the fight throughout pressure. Takes over exchanges with activity and momentum. Kevin sets the pace, wins the exchanges with volume, and forces Giga backward and controls the momentum across 3 rounds. Give me Kevin Vallejos by decision. In the main event of the flyweight division, we have Brendan Royval taking on Kape. Royval's path is about high volume and constant movement. Scrambles that turn into opportunities, creating a messy, frantic fight where timing doesn't matter. Forcing Kape backwards and taking away his setups. Mixing kicks, feints, and level changes non-stop. He'll want to turn the fight into a high-tempo scramble fest. Outwork Kape with activity and pressure, and make Kape reset constantly by landing more simply by doing more. Kape's path is countering Royval's chaos with clean, sharp shots, sitting down on punches Royval brushes in, and letting him make the first move, then punishing him, and controlling the pace, not matching it. He'll want to find Royval's entries and land the cleaner harness shots, making Royval pay for being wild, dropping him with a counter, or winning rounds on damage and accuracy. Royval's style gives Kape exactly what he wants. Forward aggression, irregular entries, and chaos that opens counter windows. Over 5 rounds, Kape only needs a few clean connections to change the fight. Give me Kape by knockout.
They say I'm just a dreamer.